Welcome back to my YouTube video here at Forex, where we make trading very simple. If you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you're back here, welcome back. This week we'll be breaking down Nasdaq. Last week was a beautiful week, everything will be broken down, so stay in tune. Right, before we get started, Nasdaq has been moving very beautifully for the past few weeks. We've been able to predict it, managed to swing the trends and stuff like that, but this week is very beautiful. So let me just break down what I've been seeing. I've already had a bit of drawings over here. Let's just click everything back so I can break down everything that I've seen, right? Basically from the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, we understand that we are currently in this correction. All of this is a correction. We're anticipating that Nasdaq will break out of this eventually and go to these highs, right? But that's something that we're planning on swinging, planning on executing before the end of the year, right? So last week we were literally anticipating that price will respect this trend line and fall all the way down to this trend line, right? So let me go to the 4-hour time frame just to show you a little bit of perspective. So right, we bought Nasdaq over here, right, all the way to the top over here. We've broke it down. The video link will be on top over here, right? And then we proceeded to sell the pair from this top to the way to the bottom, right? And then the way we capitalized on this, I think it was on the 1-hour time frame, right? We saw our entry criteria right over here. We saw that price had impulsively moved down, and we understood that after we broke out of this trend line, the price is showing us signs that it does want to continue going down, right? So now we waited for some sort of liquidity to be purged and a break of structure to happen, which happened over here. Clean card finish. Let me just highlight that, which happened over here. Beautiful. And then we put it in. That's a purge of liquidity. So this order block was the one that we were very interested of. So we're gonna highlight this whole order block over here, like that, right? And then most of the clients who weren't really satisfied with the thingy used the 50%, which was still a killer entry, right? So let's just fix that up just a little bit. So yes, this is what we were seeing. Automatically we entered sales over here like this. Our stop loss was relatively above this order block. Initially take profit 1 was over here. Take profit 1 was this point over here. And then take profit 2 was all the way to the bottom, right? So for me personally, I took take P1 mainly because of the way it was moving and the situation. I'm really not someone who's comfortable with swinging, and I originally knew that I would really want to buy. I'd rather swing it in if I was in a situation where I was buying it, right? So now this week I'll just break down what we can see, right? Let's just move everything relatively to the left over here just to clean up everything, right? So clean cut finish, right? So as we can clearly see now, price after the whole impulsive move over here, we continuously got a break of structure that happened right over here. We can mark this as a break of structure. Break of structure happened, and then price continued to move lower and lower, right? Lower and lower, like that, right? Let's go to the higher time frame just to get a higher time frame perspective. The main reason why I didn't really break it down from the top is because this is a pair that we've been analyzing. Like, majority of the people coming back to the channel or the new people will understand like clearly detail if you were to just watch the previous 2 videos of Nasdaq where I broke it down, where you can literally see us predicting this price action, literally see us building it to the brink and to the T, right? So now where we are very interested in is this zone over here, right? Anything that can happen along this trend line over here, right? So right, obviously there's an order block that has been mitigated from this mitigation to this mitigation to this mitigation, right? So there's really nothing we can highlight, right? Or we could put this like this, right? There's really nothing we can highlight for sure to understand what the situation is, but for sure we understand that once price comes into this zone over here, right, it's a place where we can understand that anything can happen in terms of reversals, right? And trend lines do that. We've been clearly seeing it's been respecting over here, it respected over here at this point, right? So the anticipation is that price will come to the trend line. Let's just start all over just for cleanness. So anticipation that price will come to the trend line, right? Make some sort of low, break it, and then reverse, and then we can see like bullish movement all the way to the top over here, right? So now let me just let's go to the 1 hour time frame so you can even understand what I would be looking for, me and my team will be looking for, right? Price has been coming down really thingy, so price will come even to this point, right? come over here, touch the trend line, right? Break the recent high, come back to the order block that we have over here, right? Respect it and then fly, right? And obviously the take profits will be determined on how far we're trying to take price, right? So for me personally, let's say we executed based on this line over here. We'll clean it up a bit better. Let's say we execute based on this line here, right? Here, take profit for me, I wouldn't mind swinging it all the way to this high, right? So obviously with the way Nasdaq has been moving, let's go to the daily time frame as well. With the way Nasdaq has been moving, we're anticipating a lot of movement coming all the way down over here. As you can clearly see, like it's been coming down really bullishly. Let's just hide these drawings just for 2 seconds so we can see what's happening clearly, right? Nasdaq has been coming down really bullishly. So now we're anticipating that maybe it would respect any of these order blocks that are happening over here. But for now, I still see a reversal happening anytime soon along those lines that we had over here. Let me just clean it up like this. So along these lines over here, I'm anticipating some sort of rejection. And then you just need to wait for price, right? The only thing you can clearly do now is just wait for price, wait for an entry confirmation over here at the spot. There will be a lot of wakes. There's going to be a lot of commotion. The same way when price came down impulsively. Can you see bullish movement, some choppy markets, movement? So bullish movement, and we can expect some choppy markets over here because it's also a very sensitive zone. Like look at this, right? Look. This is a very sensitive zone on its own. Price has been waking in and out of the spot. So to anticipate that price will reverse is something that we are making sure that me and my team kind of execute based on that, right? And then the overall higher time frame target could be even 16,000. Like you could even round this number off to 16,000 coordinates. Why is it saying 15? No. Relatively around the 16,000 mark, right? I don't know why it doesn't want to clearly put it out, but yeah, the 16,000 mark is where we could target. So we'd buy it at 14,200 and then take it all the way to 16, right? So now this is where, if you have a really big account, a very sizable account, it's something I would suggest you do, like in terms of, execute based on the strategy that you know and hold it. If you're going to buy this pair, you need to hold it all the way to the top because there's going to be a lot of momentum. Especially if you don't catch it now, it's okay. Like, don't have FOMO. Don't try to buy and get stop loss. Like, I know a lot of people who know the direction of the market, right, and still blow their account just trying to get that direction right before price moves. You won't catch the reversal. You won't catch the sniper entry, especially now since there's nothing we can refer back. All the order blocks have been mitigated. The only thing we can wait to do is just wait for price to give us clues, right? And once price gives us clues, we go hard. We buy, and hold until the 16 price range, right? And then afterwards, that's how I'm seeing Nasdaq for the upcoming months and for the upcoming weeks. I'm expecting a lot of bullish movement for now. Bullish movement for now. We're just waiting for price to see how it reacts off of this zone over here, and then we're planning on buying it all the way to the top over here, right? And there's a lot of liquidity that's being left. There's a liquidity here, there's liquidity, like structural liquidity, of course. So now just being patient, like I said before, is definitely something that you need to do. My breakdowns have been becoming a little bit more shorter, mainly because I'm trying to do suggested pairs. A lot of people have been suggesting Nasdaq, so next week we'll try to do Nasdaq and gold. If you want to see me break down a play, please comment down below. You are my community, you are the people that watch my videos, so I want to do my best to kind of satisfy what you guys really want to see, and rather than me posting something that you guys don't want, right? But other than that, hope you have an amazing week. Hope you have a cherished week. Mr. Flair signing out.